going on, everybody? Edison Crux. And that is right. You've seen this correctly. It's CruxCraft! It's coming to you live from my dining room with the family all around, the works, and it is back. It has been far too long. I have been not particularly able to stream much lately. Let me just get my windows all set up so I can see the chat when that happens. I have not been able to stream very much at all lately. So now I'm getting back to it, getting back able, and yeah, so we are back in the game. Now, some things have changed a bit since last time. And I'm just kind of trying to get my windows all situated so I can hopefully see enough of the stuff I want to be seeing. Looks like I should be able to see everything pretty good there. All right, cool. Fantastic. So, some stuff has been happening on this server since I was last streaming, since I was last doing this, and I want to give you guys kind of a little bit of a tour, since a lot of you will be watching the archive of this on YouTube, which is splendidly good news. Again, since, haven't been doing this in a while, there's going to be some stuff, as you can probably already see a little bit. And that's going to be great. So I'm going to give a quick little tour of some of the things that have been happening. First of all, I came back and I found I've been pranked again. Looks like I've got some water life going on here. Isn't it amazing what just a little water brought so much back here? And there's something up here. Let's just go check this out. See, it is an ender well made for those who like something. I feel like there's something missing from that sign there. See, oh, we have Awakening Fates is here. What's going on, Awakening Fates? Another thing that you might notice that wasn't actually on the last video is these wings. That's right. I am donning a pair of elytra that I can't exactly take off from the ground. I've got me a pair of elytra and one of these fly bows that, if you're not familiar, there are some really cool ways that you can prolong your flight with one of these things. And there's a little... Oh, I missed. No, I missed. Oh, I missed. Okay, let's try this again. And this is going to be kind of cool. There's a piece of string, a solitary string, up 30 blocks above that spot. And if you hit it with an ender pearl, whee, you can fly. Now, thankfully, we have quite a few ender pearls for something else I will show you soon here. Otherwise, as you can see, the main village here is about relatively intact. It has not been as busy on here as I would like to. Obviously, if I haven't been on much, a lot of the other Crux crafters have been a little bit less than super active, which is totally acceptable. There's something I want to show you that I've been working on off camera, and that is this little beauty over here. Come down for my graceful landing. Look at this. This right here is a iron farm. This is in the spawn chunks of the world, so it'll always be loaded. And this is an iron farm that I put together. 1 second here. I want to be able to see a little bit more of this chat. It looks like Awakening Fakes says it's actually the first time I'm watching one of your streams. Fantastic. Well, welcome to the stream. I'm glad to be able to do this for you. It says just started the stream and hello. Fantastic. So I'm trying to still get it so I can see all of the chat on this. I'm upstairs, as you can clearly see from my change of decor, which means I have a smaller monitor to work with. So I don't have as much screen real estate as I'm used to. But this is an iron farm. Pretty decent design. Okay, I should track down the name of the person who made this, because I just followed a tutorial for the structure of it, but the decorations, that was all me. So, and Morgan helped too. He's been my buddy. But see, this thing's producing iron. And I wanted to decorate it to look kind of like the theme I was going for was think like a forge in Mordor. Like I picture like orcs and such, hammering their monstrous weapons and the Mount Doom, all that kind of stuff, and kind of just like broken in among the water. Like as you see, I got all this kind of down into the water, kind of like almost like a mini biome here. a mini nether biome, which is kind of cool. I like how it's looking. I've got more plans, and once I'm done giving a little tour, I actually want to kind of a porcupine here. My next project is going to be continuing some more work over here because I got a few more ideas to decorate around the lower areas here. I want to set up um, some rail tracks and maybe some anvils and such. And I kind of want to right over here at the other end here into this mountain here, make an end or a nether portal. And from there, not only will it give you easy access to this from wherever, but it will also, I want to bring some zombie pigmen over from the nether and put them on rail carts and make them just kind of like have them automated so they just kind of are cruising back and forth. So it looks kind of like orcs, working their magic over here. Kind of cool stuff. I think it'll be fun. Another thing we've been doing is we've been now 1.11. We are now on 1.11, and if you don't know, that brings one of the coolest new additions to the game. Shulker boxes. As you can see, we've already done some hunting in the end for some of these things, and these things are amazing. Absolutely game changes. You can put more stuff in there. You can just... When I was building this over here, it was so easy because I could... it kind of pushes me. I could just load up a bunch of gear into ender chests, or into shulker boxes, put them in my ender chest, and then have everything I need right here. It's so cool. Very cool. Let's see, I'm going to try and pop over. I think I should be able to see the comments pretty well. Set up like this. See, Edison the porcupine flying around at the speed of sound. Yeah, like Sonic, but in the sky and less graceful. Not quite as fast. Awesome. Thank you for that, Awakening Fates. So, let's show you the other really cool thing that is new on the server. Again, I haven't been on here as much as I would like to, even off camera. This was my main project. But my buddy Morgan, many of you probably remember Morgan. He was on the... he isn't quite YouTubing yet. He's planning to get into YouTube soon. But he was on the first episode, the launch of the server, and he's a pretty cool dude. He's been my buddy forever and a day. I should probably eat before I hurt myself. Alright, now I always try to dive bomb in here. Dive. Oh, and I never quite make it. I try to do some crazy stuff with my elytra there. But the other thing that has been worked on has been his project. I've helped him out a little bit, just placing down some blocks, but the real legwork of it has been all him. And it is over in the end. So I've got to cruise over there. It's going to take a little bit of a cruise here through the nether. He likes to fly from the main village over to the secondary village, the one that Quillman's kind of taken charge of. I call it Halloween Town, personally, because he's decorated it with pumpkins, and obviously, this is all Quillman, by the way. Crazy Quillman 157. He set all this stuff up. He got lots of the bones from making that skeleton farm that's over here. And so he's very much a skeletal kind of guy. Yeah, that thing over there. It's getting kind of dark. I don't think that should be too big of an issue, though. We should be fine. I'm just gonna... There is a path there, but it's more fun to fly. Oh, and apparently glitch out in the process. All right. So we're gonna cruise on over. Oh, maybe we won't. There we go. Ain't nobody got time to deal with those skellies. I try to dive bomb in here, but it's way too narrow. I really can't do too well there. Fabulous. So, yeah, down here into the end, you will see the other big project that has changed. Quill's done some stuff over here, too. I unfortunately don't know all of what he's worked on. He put down this nice little purple block path into the end here, which is really nice. And I know he decorated up this room, as you'll be able to see. This is quite nicely decorated. It's much more tranquil than, water instead of lava. all this stuff. This nice end stone really looks nice in here. And that's all Quillman's doing. He's awesome, doing some good stuff. So you'll notice some changes over here. Mainly this. Now that's where the main end island is. But over here, you will see something that's pretty crazy. Morgan is working on this. You see it just loading up into the distance there? That is the stem. STEM. And it's actually a really clever name. He's super happy of it. It is the Slender Tender Ender Mender, or STEM for short. It's an Enderman farm, which, I mean, I hate to say, I love it and I hate it, yeah. Welcome to the STEM, aka the Slender Tender Ender Mender. Now, you guys know how I feel about Endermen, and it's kind of scary for because it's kind of a hot mess. Like, they do it does amazing. Look at this. Look at this. It's probably really loud, but look at this. Look at the experience. I'm already level 40, right? So obviously experience goes slower at the higher levels, and look how quickly I'm just raking in the experience. It's crazy how good this thing is. I'm not going to hang out here too long. I want to get all the ender pearls we could ever need. So we'll never be wanting for those. But like if you look around, there are kind of endermen kind of spilling out all over the place here. So that's kind of a thing. I don't want to look at him. Don't look at him. See, X Shadow Ring is saying, what do you think of ROM hacks of different games? I'm cool with ROM hacks. I've always been a big fan of like fan games and like custom made games, like indie games. Like I've been a really big fan of the RPG Maker and other kinds of things like that are like interfaces that kind of make game design, even if it's just for fun, game design. Really, really cool. I'm really a big fan of that. So I kind of see ROM hacks as an extension of that creativity. I know some people maybe wouldn't be as big a fan of them since, you know, it is a ROM and some people have issues with ROMs, but I really see it as a very much a creative endeavor. So for that, I'm a big fan. Let's see. Forbidden Sin says hello. Hello, what's going on? Let's see, Awakening says, I first called Endermen slender creatures. Yeah, I can see that, because I think they're inspired by Slender Man. The whole legends of that, or, you know, stories of that and such, which is pretty cool. Shattering says, plus, do you think it'd be funny if there was a lava block staircase? Would it be bad or just tricky? Are you talking like actual real lava or those magma blocks? Because magma blocks, you can walk on those and it's not too bad. Do I have any in here? Yeah, I know what you're talking about though. Those are pretty cool. But it'd be kind of fun. Definitely those magma cubes are great for pranks. If it was actual lava, that'd be kind of tricky. Okay, now I left my left notifications on my tablet here. Let me just quiet that a little bit so I'm not getting all this noise. You might be hearing sound effects from Skyrim because that's my like notification term. Okay, so as you can see, we've got plenty of ender pearls. This is my personal stash. X Shadow says it's the magma blocks. Yeah. Forbidden Sin, I'm good. Just joining in. Do you like the moon? In general, or are we talking like Pokemon Moon? Because either way, yeah, I really like Pokemon Moon, and I really like the real world moon. They're both pretty cool. I think it was just a full moon just a couple of days ago, which is pretty neat. Okay, so now I gave kind of a nice little tour of some of what's been going on. Let's get ready for a project. Yeah, so, okay, let's pop down my ender chest, see what I've got in here. I should have, yep, good stuff. Okay, so what I want to do is, lost my train of thought there. What I'm going to be doing is setting up an ender portal and kind of continuing to decorate over by that iron farm. For that, I'm going to need, as you can see, I've got plenty of obsidian, so that's not an issue. And I need a flint and steel, which I think I keep one in here. In my adventure gear shulker box. Yes, I do. Lovely. So I've got enough shulker boxes now that I can do some crazy stuff. Um, oh, To the Moon, the RPG Maker game. Oh, okay, I get you now. You know, I have that. I got that in a bundle with RPG Maker a while back, because RPG Maker, there's like a deal where you could get RPG Maker for Steam plus like a bundle of games for it, and I got that, and it had that game To the Moon. I've never played it yet though. Is it any good? Because I wouldn't mind checking that out. So, anyways, this is something I want to check out sometime. It is a Woodland Explorer map. Now, if you don't know much about some of the new things in 1.11, they added these Explorer maps. Cartographers sell them. They're a new villager type, and they show you where some structures are. That one will take me to the new Woodland Mansion, which is pretty cool. Now I'm gonna grab. Something's missing here. Why is there not? I didn't take the item frame out of there. I'm pretty sure. Huh. All the same, this is actually what I needed. Is some of these. May as well grab some of those just in case. Yeah, it's just in case. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna need exactly, but good to be ready. Good to be prepared. So right now, we're just gonna kind of get started. I'm kind of rusty. Just being straight up honest. I'm kind of rusty, so we're gonna kind of ease back into things. Just get a little bit of work done on this project over here. I am getting a little bit better at flying, though. I'm not all that great at flying with the elytra, but I'm getting there. I'm getting okay with it. I'm passable. I still get nervous. Like I've used it to fly over the end, and that's some scary stuff. Forbidden Sid said it's your third favorite indie game. That's a good review. Then that's really good review. What are you, out of curiosity? What are your first and second favorite indie game? Because I like indie games. I like to support indie games if I can. You know. Okay, I'm gonna put my bow away. I'm just gonna put my bow in there because I don't anticipate needing that. And I got my I've been really having fun doing some silly names on some of my stuff. Um, um, and I named my good shovel Mumbo because it looks kind of like a spoon. And if any of you know Mumbo Jumbo, um, really super well known YouTuber for Minecraft, he's always calling himself a spoon, so it's kind of a reference to that. All right, that goes super quick. Let's see. Awakening Fate says you're rusty. Well, then use Rusty's bummer ointment. That's funny. I've never played an indie game before. Well, technically Minecraft was an indie game. I mean, it's kind of hard to call it that now, but it did start out that way. Man, this thing is a little too fast. I gotta tone it down. Okay, so my thinking is have the entrance kind of be built into this wall, and I want to kind of decorate the entrance, make it look kind of organic, kind of natural. I'm not sure if I want to continue the nether feel all the way into it, or have kind of like around here it start to switch to like a brick kind of thing. That might kind of look nice, kind of making that transition, or just keep it nether all the way through, which might look kind of cool. You walk from the nether into this that still kind of looks like the nether. That might be kind of neat. I'm not really sure, though. So right now, I just know I want to start clearing out some space. What do you folks think? Because since you're here, definitely give me your input. I like live streaming and getting some design input as I go. Do you think I should carry on this nether theme all the way to the portal? Or do something more like, let's say, oh, that didn't work. No. Ah. Okay. Other tip: take the flybow out of your offhand while you're doing this. I mean, I forgot how fast. Oh no, these things can mine. It's crazy when you got all the enchantments. So something like this, I'd make it a little bit more jagged. So like, oh, do I have? I gotta go grab some of the nether brick. I've got plenty of it up here. Yeah, as you can see, this is my kind of workstation up here. Let's see. Awakening Fate says, I'll have you know I have a degree in Wombology, the study of Wumbo. First, The Binding of Isaac. Second, Undertale. Third, To the Moon. Fourth, Homestuck. And fifth, Spelunking for list of indie games, I'm guessing, right? Forbidden Sin? Yeah, so something like that is kind of what I would be thinking. It's like it kind of transitions from one to the other. I'm not sure. And I kind of think like easy having it kind of at an angle instead of straight, like something along the lines of this. I don't know. We're just going to kind of experiment a little bit, and I'll get you folks' input as we go. But angles, doing things like building at an angle in Minecraft can look really nice because it's not as common, you know? So those sound like cool games. So Binding of Isaac is number one. Second, Undertale. I've heard lots of things about Undertale. I've not actually really like seen much or heard much of it directly. And someone told me actually that's good. Like if I'm kind of blind to Undertale, stay that way. Don't look things up. Don't watch people. And then if I ever do play it totally blind. And I've heard that's an experience. So I plan to keep it that way for the time being. Yeah, something kind of... You can even run a rail track, even if it's not like actually functional, but have kind of a rail track that just kind of slithers out over to here. That'd be kind of cool. So let's just kind of carry this a little bit in. And I've seen some cool things with nether portals where you really kind of like build them into the environment or make them decked out, make them fancy. And it really does, I think, look really nice. So I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to make it look kind of natural, kind of organic. I kind of want to keep it looking kind of cool. Awakening Fates agrees that Undertale is the game best experienced blind. Yeah, that's very much the consensus I've heard. Yeah, so something kind of wrapping around like this. So again, though, what are we thinking so far? Undertale's amazing, and follow that advice. Awesome. Good to know. Maybe someday I'll do that as like a live stream series. That'd be kind of fun. Sounds like it'd be a fun game to live stream blind. So, okay, again, real quick, touching base. What are we thinking? Switching to stone bricks, or should we carry on with... I love this, how I've kind of tried to make this look broken. You know, I think it actually came across really nicely here. But what are we thinking? Continue nether bricks, or switch to stone bricks? For this kind of turn here. Oh, and it looks like it's getting dark. Do I still have a bed over here? I do! So my wife sometimes watches, sees me playing, and she saw that over here I have like chests and a bed and a crafting table, and she's like, "Oh, you look like homeless over here." It's like, I'm not homeless. I'm working. I'm working on this project over here. Okay. And of course, she's in the background and can hear me right now, so I gotta be nice what I say. My wife is amazing. She can hear me. Okay, very cool. But she is honestly amazing. Even if she wasn't able within earshot, I'd still say that. So I'm kind of liking the transition into stone bricks. I think like we need to make it look a little bit more rough, like mix in a few here and there, just to make it look more like it's not quite as static. I'll probably mix in some stairs and such too, just to, yeah. So like along here, make it a little, maybe even this one, keep like that. Yeah. Like here. Something like that. Forbidden says, it's around 6 hours in gameplay. Oh, that's cool. So I could actually like do like a marathon of that sometime. Like just have a day that I'm able to sit down and record a bunch and just go do it in one big go, you know? I think we're about ready that we could figure out how we want the portal to look now. Awakening Faith says, nether bricks, that way it looks like the path from nether grows through the portal, but you do what you like. Yeah, that's a good idea, though. Particularly since this whole area is so nethery. Yeah, so let's just give that a try. Um, let's just see how that looks if I replace all of this with nether brick. So just carry the path through here. Let's just take a look, just to see, right? It's easy to fix. I've got fast tools, so it's not like it takes long to change it if we change our minds. But let's just see how it looks if we make it all nether brick. Um, um, Awakening Fate's also TGIF. Yes, TGIF. TGIF indeed. Okay. So something more along the, again I'll do a lot of touching up. You'll see over here I did a lot of detailing, and this whole area still needs more detailing. So this is just a rough, kind of like, if you're drawing, you do like a first sketch. The same kind of thing I do in Minecraft. I just kind of do a sketch, as it were, of it, and then I just continue to add more details as I go. So you're in the nether here, and then you walk out. I could even make this whole thing still like, okay, here's a thought. Here's a thought. What if I replace all of this with, let's get out some netherrack here, with more netherrack on the inside of it. So maybe from the outside it kind of looks like this, but inside it's all netherrack. That would look cool. I'll need to get more netherrack for this idea, but so from in here you walk out and it still looks completely like netherrack. Oh, welcome back, Forbidden. It still looks completely like netherrack, like you're in the nether, but it's not. As you can see, I got plenty of these building materials. Yeah. Okay, let's try this. So let's clear some stuff and make it all look nethery inside here. Oh, hey, Matthew.
Hey, Daddy, why are you streaming?
I'm streaming.
Hey, Daddy.
Yes, buddy. Yes, I can. Just give me a moment. I might. Actually, is your mommy over there? Oh, she's got you. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So that is tended to. Yep, I am. It's on YouTube. You could go upstairs and watch it right now if you want. Yeah, go watch.
Yeah, but I won't be able to hear my voice because you're wearing headphones.
That's okay. Go upstairs and watch, okay? Okay, so just for an idea of how this is looking, like something like this. Yeah, I like it. I probably raised the ceiling up. I want it to be kind of cramped. But I think it needs to be a little bit taller still. I think at least a 3 up and then ceiling. So like have the ceiling level up there would be about right. Yeah. Back again. Robinson is back again. Awesome. Yeah, so this is, again, it's kind of like flat. I would need to touch this up more. But overall, I'm liking this and make it so, because I want it so, like, what I'm kind of aiming for is have the portal in here, just around here somewhere, and have it so your first glance, it looks just like you're still in the nether. And then when you come out here, you're still only seeing the nether. So, like, from here, it's all nethery. But it's only from when you see it from, like, up here that you can see that it's not. So from this portal, I want it to look completely like still in the nether. Which would mean something like this. But also, I kind of want this part to be contained. I'm just so picky. I want it all. I don't want you to really be able to see like this. So like, I'd want to kind of cover that up. You know what I mean? So like from out here, you look down and this part doesn't look too nethery, kind of like this. But from in here, you can't see any overworldy. Something like that. Yeah. And let's clear some space. I kind of want to have the nether portal on this wall. over here instead of this one. So you kind of walk through here and kind of take a little bit of a turn, just to kind of make it feel a little bit more organic, a little bit more natural and more interesting. Straight lines are a little too easy to do in Minecraft, so it's kind of nice. Oh, hey, iron. It kind of makes an impression if you don't, if you kind of angle things. See, Awakening Fate says, maybe the entrance could be like a nether cave, but when you emerge out, the world is massive. You mean like the side, this side here? Yeah, like from here? Or, because again, I gotta figure out how I want to decorate it on the other side of this portal, too. Because it's gonna go into the nether. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna actually, now another thing I want to do, I'm kind of talking ADD here. It's like I start a sentence and then I and then I move into another before I finish the one. But one thing I want to do is have the nether portal kind of an odd shape. Maybe I'll make it like still the same height but longer and kind of make it interesting. I got some ideas. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think we're on the same page, Awakening Fate. So like it'll look all everything from here will still look like the nether. And again from here all you can see is that, which still looks like the nether since we're kind of down low. But like let's tear these walls out a little bit and you can kind of see what I'm thinking here. Um, yeah, I think this is going to look really cool, though. Now, I don't know exactly where this is going to spit us out in the nether, so I'll have to kind of cross that bridge when we come to it. But it's all right. We can do that. Another option is instead of this path, I could have the over here have the path switch to just netherrack and have it be like holy netherrack, kind of like it is when you're traveling in the nether. I'm not sure if that's quite the way I want to go, though. So what I'm kind of feeling is have actually let's actually just lay this out if I can. Oh, too far. I've gone too far that time. Okay. I've got this stuff, the obsidian. Um, like how it was in AFMAO Season 2. Not familiar with it actually, but okay, let's do that. And then instead of it being like that size, right, that, length, carry it over all that way. Because you can make nether portals in different, larger shapes. And I've got plenty of obsidian, so it's not an issue there. See, Awakening says, the most weird difference for me and my mom and sisters is that they both love reading, but I don't like reading. Interesting. And it's kind of the opposite for me. Growing up in my house, like, I was the only one in my household who really was into reading. No one else really was particularly into it. It was just kind of my thing. Might even want to raise that up one higher so it's less obvious. Now I'm going to put actually I don't really need a torch here right now. But and then I can put nether rack all along this opposite wall. And then what I'm kind of thinking is I can like cover this up partially. Like, all right, let's just light this thing up. Because I kind of like that location overall. And then I can decorate around. So let's light this thing. There we go. So you see, since it's larger, I'll put this out of my hotbar now. Kind of do some more kind of interesting build designs. Kind of work it into the, see, kind of like that. Work it into the environment. So it's a little bit more eerie. It's not quite your typical appearance of a portal. A little bit more organic. Something like that. Yeah. Like, I don't know if this is quite how I want it to be. Obviously, up here, all of this has to go. Waken says, always love your Minecraft skin. Oh, thanks. Oh, I should probably sleep before bad guys make my time a little bit more trouble. Yeah, my skin is pretty entertaining. All right. So, yeah, what do you folks think of how this is looking so far? Maybe I'll even carry that up a little bit taller so there's some added depth. Like something along these lines. Make it feel jagged. Make it feel, random. Make it feel broken in. Make it feel like something you're, I don't know, discovering. Something like that. Actually, that one would probably work with that. Looks like another cave. Yeah, that's what I'm going for, Um yeah, I think this is decent. It's definitely a start here. Oh, oh no. We accidentally left our cat locked in the bathroom. The poor girl. Thankfully, she likes her bathroom. Um, see, Christina White, or yeah, Christina Wright says you should make the portal like it is going to collapse and add more nethery. Yeah, that's a good idea. So like, how would I make it look like it's gonna collapse? Because this, I think, looks fairly broken. I got kind of like a stalactite type things here. Um, also, you left an open space behind some netherrack. My OCD isn't happy. Oh, did I? Yeah, probably like over here somewhere. I know I did. I do that sometimes. OCD people might not like me too much. Let's just do this and put that there. Again, just kind of add some depth and some lag. So it looks like some of the nether escaped from the portal. Yeah. Oh, Panda Man. Hey, someone new's here. Panda Man. Yeah, well, because it's going into this build. I don't know if you saw this. This is our iron farm, which is what, as you can see, I clearly did a very serious nether look to it. Um, it's sunken down. It's actually below water level here for the most part, which is, I think, pretty cool. And what's neat is it's been producing iron while I've been working on this, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, this is overall looking good. Yeah, just random and varied enough that it feels cave-like. You know? Let's have some changes of elevation here. Yeah. Some of that. But yeah, it does, Panda Man, it does look like the nether's kind of escaping through the portal. Because this kind of still looks like, this whole area is still the nether. Panda Man says, looks great. Awesome. Glad you like it. Yeah, I'm definitely improving. I feel like my Minecraft building skills are getting better. Not quite there yet, but they're getting better. So I still got to make this whole wall here and these. Because I want, from the entrance here, I don't want you to be able to see any overworld. I want it to look purely nether. And from there you can, yeah. See, the nether looking iron... Awakening Fate says the nether looking iron farm can give an impression that the heat helps smelt iron or something like that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like it feels like, particularly since, this uses fire in there to burn down the iron golems. Um, Very cool. Oh, Christina Wright says you subscribed. Awesome, and make it more jagged on the sides. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, make the sides a little bit more varied and random would actually help a lot. I think what we got to do is just, I think we need a little bit more canvas room here to work with, so we can add more depth. That's gonna need to be just up a little higher. We need a little bit more room to work, I think. This side, actually, I feel like there's a decent enough amount of space-ish. Um, but over here, of course, we can't really go that much more that way. Probably get some, though. But, yeah, I agree. Making it a bit more jagged would definitely enhance what we're doing here. So let's just kind of clear out some space so we can have some room to make it look nice. Like an ironworks. Yeah, very much like an ironworks. I really like the just overall visual appeal of the farm. I think it turned out very much what I was aiming for, you know? Okay. This, I kind of want to cover that up so you can't really see the obsidian part much. But we can have it kind of have little alcoves, you know, little bits and bobs. Might have to raise up out here the dirt level a little bit, which is fine. We can clean up out there later. Because I don't want any of the nether to really be visible from out there either. So I'm kind of picky. Gotta obviously, yeah. I'm gonna make this a little bit. Oh, that's not what I wanted to put. I wanted to put netherrack. Bing, bing. Maybe bing. But adding that randomness, that kind of jaggedness and variation, I think is going to make it look a lot more. Yeah, this is going to go into outside, but I can excuse me. I can clean that up later. The water around it can help cool the iron down if it gets out of hand. Yeah, because I mean that's very much like when you're doing like an iron forge. You know, you heat the metal, and then you cool it once it's in the right shape. So I think it's overall a pretty cool design. Like I say, I saw this and I was thinking, you know, like Lord of the Rings, the forge, like the iron forge, the weaponsmith in Mordor. You know, that's kind of what I was thinking when I put this together. So I got to make sure this part is covered up, which shouldn't be too crazy hard. Should probably wait until I know I'm done doing that stuff, but yeah, better. Like I say, not too hard to clean that up. Shuttering's back. Awesome. So, yeah, this side I think now looks pretty good. You know, like there's just this little random alcove here that makes it feel more random. And that's what I'm going for. Kind of a cave-like thing. Pushing this back a little bit more I think is going to help. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see, Minecraft hacker. Hey, let's watch the language, okay? Try and keep it PG over to this channel here. Let's see. Pojo's saying, "Can I join?" Well, this is a Patreon server, so it's just for me and my Patreon or my patrons on Patreon. So, unfortunately, no, it's not for anyone to join at the moment. But if it's something that long term you want to kind of look into doing, we can do that. It looks like I'm getting kind of slammed with appropriate, less appropriate comments here. Might have to keep a closer eye on that. Okay, so yeah, pushing this back a little bit, I think will add. Just do a little bit more. Alrighty. I'm gonna need some more netherrack because I think that's just about all I got. And I do have plenty over here, as you can clearly see. I should probably put a way to declutter. I'm not ending up using most of this stone bricks and such. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, so this... Let's even have it drop down a little lower, like around here. Plus, I kind of want that iron. But, like, have it different height elevations, too. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. You know, just kind of, yeah. And then maybe let's take this out a touch. I'm totally doing it just for height elevation. It's not that I want the iron. That's totally not it. All right. These folks be in trouble. Time to. Sorry, folks. Getting blocked. Anywho. Anywho, that's dealt with now. Hopefully that stays out of the way now. The kind of the nature of live streams. You're gonna have troublemakers from time to time. Not a big deal. That's why there's a block button, right? So I think I'm gonna work a little bit more on this, and then I'll probably be wrapping things up because it's almost my lunchtime. Almost my lunchtime. This is looking great though. I'm actually really pleased with it. You should do a path out of stone bricks. You know, I did think about that originally. That's why I got these on here. Originally, like somewhere from around here, it switched to stone bricks, but we're kind of trying this nether one, and overall, I think it looks pretty nice. I think we need a bit more. Need a bit more stuff. Not quite. It's not quite there yet, but we're getting there. No, my instinct was telling me push this back, and that would look good. I didn't listen, and I regretted it. Um, let's see. Yoshi Mario Gaming. Is anyone allowed to join? And Awakening Fates is correct. It is a Patreon server, so only patrons can join. Yep, for the time being, that is the case. But thank you for your interest. And eventually I'm going to want to make the rest of this not visible. But let's do that. Just give some variety. I could even put a little lava right here. That would actually look kind of cool. Yeah, can I lift this up a bit? I'll have to do a little bit of surface changing, but that's okay. I can do that. See, X Shadow does look nice. It looks nethery. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. You know, and the slight variance on like the shape of the nether portal, subtle things like that, I think make a big difference. See, the first nights of Minecraft are always grueling. Yeah. Panda says I was originally a bit hesitant to join in the live chat. Yeah, I'm okay. Real talk. Sometimes I like watching live stuff, but I don't always know how to get involved in the chatting part. Like I'm more of just kind of a watch and lurk kind of guy. So even if that's all you do, that's still fine. You know, like anyone who's not friendly, I tend to kick them out if they're if they're giving trouble. So we keep it a friendly chat here. Yeah, this actually is looking really cool. I feel like I need something to alter the stuff here. Like, this just feels too... I don't know. Here, let me grab some nether brick stairs. Which I hopefully have some more in here. I don't. That's okay. I can make some. And you know what? I'm going to use one of these beautiful shulker boxes and dump off some of this extra material that I'm not really using. I brought it with me. Oh, bless you, wife. Not really using. It can just kind of go in there because I've got the space. Awakening Faith says you're more of a watching guy. Yeah, like I say, that's honestly me too. So if all you do is just tune in to watch, that's cool. Like that's totally cool. I love interacting with people. That's what's really fun with live streams. But if it's not quite as much your style for that, you're welcome to just kind of hang out and watch and all that stuff. So like I feel like this edge here is just too flat. It needs to have something varying it. And I think one way we could do that, I don't know if it's going to be good, but let's give this a try, is stairs. See, that way it makes a little bit more of like an edge. There's not really the room to put these fences, but something like this, I think, adds a lot of depth and makes it a lot nicer. Um, let's see. Awakening Fate says, can shulker boxes be put in shulker boxes? Unfortunately, no, they cannot, but they can be put in ender chests. So you could end up, if you get enough shulker boxes, you could fill your whole ender chest up with shulker boxes and have a lot of storage. Let's see. And Shadow Ring says, did I make all my world in survival? Yes, I did. This is all a survival world. Um, yep, that is correct. Okay, I need more stairs because I like that. Like that, I think is just the level of just a little bit of depth. It's like that half block of depth that it gives really does enhance it, I think. Um, yeah. So let's. Oh, I gotta look at that. That's not gonna bother anybody. Certainly not me. Yeah, I would. I would not. I would not be allowed to keep that. I know I maybe have some OCD people who I tick off in some way or another, but that would have been too far. All right. But yeah, like something like this the rest of the way through. That one's going to be a little tricky to place. There we go. That's not right. That's also not right. Oh, it's because it needs to be here is why. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, there we go. Now it looks fine. Let's see. Awakening says, in my first Minecraft survival world, I had a big fort-like base. My friends were always asking me if I made it in creative. Yeah, like, and that's a compliment. Like, if you make a really cool base and people are like, wow, you must have made that in creative, right? And it's like, nope. This is all survival all the time. Like, that's a compliment. So that's a good thing. That is a good thing. Okay, and I think just up to here will be fine. I think I gotta place this like that. That and that. Christina White says, do I have an Xbox 360 Live account? I think I do. I don't have an Xbox 360. Oh, you know what? This is now two. Of course, that's kind of nice. I mean, it makes it uneven, but I'm not quite digging this. This needs to be different. Oh, timer's going off. Probably going to be about time to wrap this up soon too. But yeah, no, that's got to be a little bit wider somehow. I gotta make this. Okay, here we go. Yeah, because it was just, this can be. What am I doing? I don't know what my life is meaning anymore. Okay. And stairs, man. For some reason, this corner just does not want to play nice. Right, that there. You know what? That'll be fine. That'll be beautiful. That's beautiful. No, that's not beautiful. What am I doing? Okay. Yep, that's fine. That is fine. But yeah, I might have an Xbox 360 account, but I don't have an Xbox 360 anymore. So if I do, I don't really use it much. Although I do, it's the same account as if you have Minecraft Pocket Edition, because I do play that, and that's I think an Xbox Live account. So yeah, what do you guys think of the stairs on the edges here? Add something nice, you think? I think it adds just a little bit of depth. It makes the path stand out a little bit more, I think. I think it does. Okay, so I think the last thing I'm going to do before wrapping this up is quick open up or go through this nether portal and see where it puts us. And hope that it doesn't put us somewhere really dangerous and I die. But let's check this out. Let's see where this sticks us on the other end, huh? Whoa. Okay. And it just took us back to just took us back to the main one. So, okay, so it's probably too close. We'll have to run some numbers to find out where it would go. Because this is the portal that takes us back. This will probably go back to the village. Yep. So that happens with nether portals sometimes. Um, since the place in the nether that it would go is probably within 100 blocks, it does that. So we'll have to do a little tinkering, a little bit of math, coordinate hunting, to set up a spot. So I'll have to look into that a little bit later. But overall, I like it. Overall, I think it is a good look. Let's just pop back over there quick. Get my flybow back in my hand before I jump off this edge. And then I'll be wrapping up this stream. Oh, Keyboard Tem just got here. Oh, hi. Unfortunately, you came in just as I was wrapping things up for the moment. But I will be doing some more later. I'll show you what we worked on today, since you just got here. I was working on doing a little extra decorating around this iron farm. And I'm hitting the lag spikes. So, this I built previously, but I wanted to make a path that goes into another portal. And I'm going to sleep quick before it gets dark. Awakening Faith says it adds something nice indeed. And also, another fact about my family is that me and my sister are the only ones in our entire family to have never been to Mexico. Interesting. Interesting. So, okay, this I built, and then this, not quite done, but overall, this does look like a nether cave. And it adds that nether feel. Yeah, I like it. I like the awkward shape of the portal. I think that is nice. If anything, I might raise it up one layer higher. So, because right now, like, having these things hanging down, I like that. I can't leave it. I like that, but I feel that it's kind of claustrophobic. Like, and it's not bad. It does have kind of a cave look, but I might lift it up just a bit. Just a bit. So, yeah, let's see. Edison ignored your comments telling people to keep the chat child-friendly. Okay. I don't see any other not child-friendly things. But yeah, okay, so that's the stream we got going for now. So thanks everyone for joining me. This has been a lot of fun. I'm glad we were able to get back into it, and your input on working on this has actually been really, really handy. I think this is looking really nice. I might even add some more. These are stairs, at angles that look kind of like broken pieces and such. I might do some more of that on this part. Stairs are just such a great block to work with. So for now, I am calling it a day. Thanks for joining me. Glad to be getting this series going again. And until next time, catch you later, everybody.